Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome back. If you've just tuned in, we are working on a prototype ammo can battery box without a battery. I call it the universal ammo can battery box, and what's universal about it is there's no battery. We're going to be running an umbilical off of here to any 12 volt battery, a car battery, marine battery, any 12 volt battery, and we're going to be running our accessories off of this. So we really don't need a battery, so we can use something like this or anything like it. I just happen to use this Harbor Freight Apache 1800 box, I believe. Yeah, Apache 1800. Anyway, last video I ran into some problems. Turns out that these are the new wider bezels that you get, and it didn't fit my design. And what I did was I already drilled the holes and then found out that, you know, well, these aren't going to work because they're wider. Consequently, when I moved everything over, the circles that I drilled became ovals, and I thought, okay, what am I going to do here? This is going to really wreck my project now, or get a new box and start all over again, which I did not want to do because I don't really have the time. So I thought, let me get some JB Weld, and I went to Walmart and I got some JB Weld. This is the water weld, but they make all kinds of epoxy kind of putty that you mix and knead together. And what I was able to do is, let me open this up here, I was able to take some of that excess space that I had and mix in some of that putty and fill it in, and there you go. You can't tell the difference, and I screwed them right in there, and we can continue on with the project. So what this video is about, I'm going to show you some of the hardware that I'm using to get these on here. I'm going to show you real quick how I'm going to remove some of these ribs, and we're going to install the next set of plugs, and that's what this video is about, and we're going to do that right now. Okay, so here's our 1-inch tape. I want you to look at something. You see this ridge right here? We're going to line up our tape right here, and this is the ridge that we want to take out. And some of this stuff. But watch how this is going to line up. Take a piece, line it up like that. I'll show you a close-up of that. This is so easy. And we're just going to go over these a little bit like this. So anytime you come in with these bumps, you just use your nail to force the tape down a little bit. Now, see, that's not even. Haha, that's wrong, wrong, wrong. There we go, like that, like that, like this, like this. Much better. Okay. I'm liking this. Okay, and there's a close-up. We're going to line it right up with that, and all these ribs right here are going to come right off up until the end. And if you'll note, when we put this on here, when we go right up to the edge of that tape, it's going to line up perfectly. That's what we want. So here we go. Let's get the Dremel. Let me get my glasses back on, and here we go. Here's my safety glasses. Okay, next step, you're going to need some more blue tape. Your bezel that you're going to use. You're going to need some 6 32nd 3/4 inch machine screws. Okay, you want to get the ones with the beveled head. So these are going to be 3/4 inch 6 by 32. Okay. You're going to need some lock nuts. 6 by 32 lock nuts. And you probably won't need these for a while, but if you're there, you might as well get the number 6 flat washers. These will come in handy when we're doing our wiring. So here we go. We're going to put our piece on here, line it up. Get just right. Put some tape, hold it down. Some tape here, hold it down. Maybe add just a little strip here for good measure. Hold it down. You're going to take a 7/32 drill bit. Pop it on your drill, and we're going to drill the holes straight through. Here we go. And now we're going to take our screws and we're going to put them in. Kind of finger tighten these a little bit. We got them even in there. That. You don't have to do all of them. You can do 2, kitty corner, or 3, doesn't matter. Just want to hold our work in place here. And now we're just going to screw these down. There we go, not too much, just enough. There we go, and this one. Good enough. Okay, now we can remove our tape because our frame here, our bezel is not going to move. Got 3 screws in there, it's good enough. Take that off. And we're going to use a 1-inch bit right there, this one, and we're going to drill our holes. So I'm just going to eyeball this, line it up. It looks about right. Maybe a little over. Right there. We're good to go. Yeah, I need to set this clutch a little harder here. Here we go. That's that one. See how we're looking here. Just eyeball this. Yeah, we look about right. Here we go. There we go. And the last one. Here we go. Done. Last bit of business with this, we're just going to use our Dremel and make these holes match up properly. Okay, there it is. Pretty fair job. Now I'm going to clean up more of this mess and we'll get to the next stage, which is installing the outlets, and I'll show you how to install the screws. We're going to have to take these screws out, and I'll show you a little trick there. Here we go. Okay, real quick. I've installed a couple of the outlets on here. Just want to remind you, when you get 2 of these, you're probably going to get 2 of the voltage meters. And you're probably thinking, well, do I really need to have a voltage meter on both ends? And the answer is no, and I didn't do that. And what I'm doing is, I'm going to install one of the voltage meters on top, right here. Okay, that's going to be my voltage meter. And what I've decided to do, and I think this is going to be very helpful and very handy, is that since I plan on installing a couple outlets here on the side, the second voltage meter that I have will be installed here. And the reason for that is, imagine if this box is on the inside next to the battery, on a car battery, and you're looking straight at it, obviously you can see the voltage, but if you walk away and you're powering stuff off a car battery, you have no idea where your voltage is at unless you come and actually look right on top of this meter, correct? So if you have a meter on the side as well, you could be away from the vehicle or away from the battery and look at it, and you could still reference, you know, at a fairly good distance about where your volts are at and whether or not you need to recharge your battery. So having installed these three, what I'm going to do at this point is unscrew these. And I'll just show you on this one. And I'm going to use my stainless, not my flat washers, my stainless 6/32 lock nuts. And when I back these out, I'm just going to put it in a little bit like this. Let me back one of these out just so you get a better look. I'll back it out some. And since I don't have all the fancy tools, what I'm going to try to do is try to thread it by hand a little bit, and once I get it going like that, I'm going to back the screw out, and I'll show you how I'm going to do this. I want those screws in there tight right till I get flush, like right about there. And then I'm just going to grab that nut with a needle nose pliers. I'm going to grab the nut, and then, oops. And there we go. That's what we want to do. That's it for that. Repeat as necessary. And here it is. All the screws are in. This, if you can get past, you know, removing these ribs and drilling these holes and, you know, putting the screws in, if you can get past this, this is the hardest part of this entire project. The rest is going to be so easy, and I'll show you exactly how easy in the next video, where we're going to bump this up both aesthetically and functionally and really make this universal ammo can battery-less, battery-free, without batteries, battery box. Look like a real hardcore piece of equipment, and you're going to enjoy that. It's so easy to do. It's going to be so much fun, and it's going to take a break from all of this stuff. But I'll show you the inside. There we go. Looking good. Until then, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon. Bye.